Now question number 4 is, we are given definition of even function and odd function. And actually in the paper, they have printed wrongly. F minus x is minus of f minus x. Condition for odd function is f minus x is minus f plus x. So we'll assume the right condition and then we'll solve this question. Now the first part is, what symmetry does the graph of y equals fx of an even function have? Now when we have even function, fx is equal to f minus x. So for all the values on the right, we have a corresponding value on the left. So an even function, it is symmetric about y-axis. Now part B is, what symmetry does the graph of y equals fx of an odd function have? Now if the function is odd, then at x equal to a, if we have a value b, then at minus a, we'll have a value minus b. So odd functions, they are symmetric about origin. Or they have origin symmetry. They are symmetric in opposite quadrant. We can also say they have rotation symmetry. Now part B is, use these symmetries to show that the derivative of an even function is an odd function and that the derivative of an odd function is an even function, and we are not supposed to use chain rule. Now we consider any even function. For corresponding points, we'll have slopes of opposite signs but same numerical value. So for an even function, its derivative, it will be an odd function. Now what about an odd function? If we consider an odd function, if we have a positive slope, then for the corresponding point for x less than 0, this slope will again be positive. And if we have a negative slope, again for corresponding point, we'll have a negative slope with same numerical value. So in this case, derivative of an odd function, it will be an even function. Now part 2 is, for theta lying between minus 45 and plus 45, the line L makes an angle theta with the line y equals x as drawn in the figure. Let a theta be the area of triangle which is bounded by x-axis and the line x plus y equals 1 and this line L. Now part is, let theta lying between 0 and 45, we need to show geometrically why a theta plus a minus theta is 1 by 2. Now this angle, it is 45 and this angle will be 45 minus theta. Now we'll write area of this triangle. Area of this triangle will be a theta and plus this area, and this area is suppose b theta. And area of this triangle, it is 1. So from here we can say value of a theta plus b theta is 1. Now we'll take minus theta. Then suppose this is minus theta. This angle will be 45 minus theta. So this 45 so this area, which is a minus theta, is actually equal to b theta. So from here we can say a theta plus a minus theta, it will always be equal to 1. Now this b part is, for theta lying between 0 to 45, determine a formula for a theta. Now what we'll do is, we'll find equation of this line L. So for this L, we know that y equals m. What is m? M is 10 theta plus 45x. So it will be y equals 1 plus 10 theta upon 1 minus 10 theta x. We'll find y coordinate of this point of intersection of these two lines. So this other line is x plus y equals 1. We'll put the value of x. So we'll put the value of x, we'll write 1 minus 10 theta upon 1 plus 10 theta plus 1 into y, and it is equal to 1. So from here we'll get the value of y as 1 plus 10 theta upon 2. So this height, it is 1 plus 10 theta upon 2. This base is 1. So area of this triangle, a theta, will be 1 by 2 into 1 plus tan theta by 2 into 1. So from here we can write a theta, it is 1 plus tan theta by 4. Now we need to draw the graph of this function. Now we can write this function as y equals 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 tan theta. So we'll start with the graph of 1 by 4 tan theta between minus 45 and plus 45. So this is plus 1 by 4 and this is minus 1 by 4, and then we'll take the transformation y minus 1 by 4 equals 1 by 4 tan theta. So we need to shift this graph 1 by 4 unit upwards. Now we can draw this graph like this. So this is 0, this is 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 2. So that is the graph of a theta. Now part D is, in light of identity in part 2a, what symmetries does the graph of a theta have? So this graph, it has a rotation symmetry about y equals 1 by 4. Now part E is, without explicitly differentiating, explain why second derivative is 0 when theta is equal to 0. Now we'll shift the graph back at origin. We know that it is an odd function. And if it is an odd function, then dA upon d theta is an even function. If dA upon d theta is an even function, then d square A upon d theta square, it will be an odd function. And we know that for odd function, f of minus 0 is minus f0, that is value at 0 is 0. So if d square A upon d theta square is odd, then this function will take the value 0 when the value of theta is 0. So this is how we solve such questions.